Welcome back, fans and friends. For this upcoming video, we have a Dodge Charger. No, not that one. We have the GL Muscle from their recent series 26 and the Fortune Plus 164 2017 Dodge Charger RT Scat Pack. So this is one engine below the Hellcat. And other than that, it is their normal GL Muscle series with the muzzle on the front and back. We can clearly see the 392 and Hemi written on the side there, the RT on the back. It is not an SRT, it is an RT, racing road and track model. And so here we go to the back, we have the normal Chrysler, GM, Ford, Dodge, which is a part of Chrysler. And it's a very rare thing that they have Chrysler on this. I'm trying to think, is it for the AMC, maybe? Because the Dodge is for the Dodge. And then Chevrolet, GM, and Ford is everything else. Anyway, Goodyear and BF Goodrich, so nearly the exact same as I had a recent one with the Chevrolet, and for some strange reason it includes the tire manufacturers, I guess, because it's clearly not for this one. There's no mention of the tires there. Other than that, we have the 14562 WB, and 245th day of last year in China, conforms to the safety thing, obviously FCA licensing and everything else. And then what I do like about Greenlight, I've brought this up several times, is the whole series, on most of them, not all of them, the Hollywood doesn't do it. So there's that. We have the AMC Javelin MX, which I've already done, the Gran Torino Sport, which I've already done. I see this on the shelves and I'm on the fence. I've only seen this once and then never again, but I have the 1979 Ford Gia. Probably not going to get that. And Loki has decided to join us because you cannot involve the cat without the cat, right? One Hellcat for another. And then obviously this one is this. I do like this though, the octane red, the silver, the white and gold, the medium blue, the charcoal gray, and the Sebring orange. The color references to the vehicles they're on. And then we have here the 2021 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray convertible. I don't know if I'll be getting that because I've done the racing Corvette and it's pretty much, to me, almost the same. So just going to go ahead and get this out of its package. It looks nice, and that Dodge Charger that you still see in the picture is one of my favorite Greenlights. I'd probably set the bar a little bit too high for all the previous Greenlights. It does have some problems, and there are some things about it I do not like. But overall, I think it's been one of the best Greenlights. So I guess we'll start from the top, and it is nice and clear through the windshield. Just look at how clear that is. It is a little bit smudged, but I don't know if that's my fingertips or the hood pops open with a little bit of a push. I will be looking at the engine last though. So it does not, oh it does, never mind, it does hold out. So we'll just get right to the car. As you can see, my fingerprints, I'm hoping. Yeah, it's my fingerprints. So we have the gas cap, the door handles, nice and easy, everything painted in a line. As I said earlier, we have there the 392 and Hemi. Let's see if I can. I won't dwell too long on that. Just trust me, I'll take a picture of it and post that later. We have on there, we have in the front of this one, it says SRT. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it says Scat Pack on the front. I think it does. So it does say Scat Pack on the front there. And I do like, I've seen a couple of these in person and they do look really nice. So I give that to Dodge. Like, they did make a very impressive car. A little bit of a mispaint there actually, now that I see it. I am pretty sure everybody else can see that too. So that's pretty sad. As well as that one was done, this one is already. Two-piece spoiler, different color from the rest of the car. It is just stamped on. So that's kind of disappointing. Look at the gap in this one, and then obviously they've just stamped that right on there. So at the back we have Dodge clearly written, RT clearly written. We have the lights nice and evenly painted. I thought that was a defect, but it's just a reflector. License plate, nothing to write about, literally. And you have Charger on the back there, so you know it's a Charger RT. And onto the other side, same thing. 392, Hemi written there. And we've already covered the front. The grille is much worse done than that. Like it just, well, I guess it's the same. This is lacking in the little lights there. So as you can see, there's already a couple of things. Just to the bottom, and this was my biggest complaint about these two cars. So this Charger is, look how bad that is. It's just basically a Hot Wheels. And they're both the same mold. We can all see the 2016 made in China, Greenlight. So it's just a rehash of an older model. They do them by their series, so it's easier and cheaper to manufacture. And we have there 245, 21, and 14562 WB. But we exactly have exactly what's written on the package itself. 2017 Dodge Charger RT Scat Pack, which is excellent. GL101. And GL101 stamped on the side of that car too. So it is probably an exact mirror except for a couple of paint miss. And I have nearly the front of the pack here, 0024. Unless that's a 1 in front. If it's not, just a misstamping. So it could be the 10,000th car and 24 after that, or it's the 24th one. So I'm either really at the top or really at the bottom. So finally, the only thing we have left. So what's good about these Chargers is if you get a little flick, the engine pops open. So why that's important is if you need to take a look at it. And as we can see there, it is unfortunately the all black type. So it is relatively hard to see. But what we can all read the 392 on there, Hemi. So that's excellent. I do like that. They have gone above and beyond for at least the engine. A bit of a lack of paint on that side, but for once they've hit the target on both of the support bars for the hood. As we all know, Greenlight is hit and miss with this. I'm trying to see if that's a mispaint, that little circle there, but I'm not sure. The Dodge Charger, so I'll just give it a pass. And we can all see the Hellcat's very plain engine, much less detailed, but two-tone, so it's easy to see, and a little bit off center. So I think I've covered everything more or less. Like I said, I've seen a couple of these in person. They do look really nice. This one is done okay. Like we just have that little thing. And I think that's a mispaint for the engine. It's easy to fix, so when I get to it, I'll get to it. But other than that, they've done like a pretty good job with most of the car. I do really think that this spoiler is basically like the Hot Wheels, where they've taken the part and just either one piece stamped it, but as we can see, this is a separate piece that they've just shoved down all the way, because as we can all see here, there's a gap for this one's spoiler, and this one is the exact same model. So if you're out to get an RT Scat Pack, is this one as good as the Auto World? I don't know. I have to buy the Auto World one. I have the Dodge Challenger Auto World. I do not have the Dodge Charger. So when I get it, I get it. And that's it. We have the wheels. We'll just do the roll test. And like its sibling there, it rolls very well, if not slightly better. Exactly the same. So there we have it. Greenlight managed to get at least 90% of this car right. Like I said, a little bit of the painting I can fix, the painting on the engine. Spoiler, I'm not going to bother. That's too bad. So fans and friends, this is Thomas from Toronto, having reviewed the 2017 Dodge Charger RT Scat Pack from Greenlight's GL Muscle. And this is from a series, 2 series or 3 series before, the Hellcat version of that car. Otherwise, visually nearly identical. And this is Loki, who likes things that are cat-ish. Thank you for watching, and this is Thomas from Toronto, and till the next one.